Well, we just got home, and as soon as we got home, we saw the sheep are out. Every baby, every sheep, every one of them. So I gotta have my bucket feed. Let's go get them in. Sheep, 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 sheep. Come on, babies. Sheep, 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 sheep. Uh-oh. Sheep, 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 sheep. Okay, go ahead and pull that gate too, Ransom. No, it's okay, it's okay. You stand right there. I'm gonna catch it, okay? Here, I wanna try to run it up here. No, stand right there. Stand right there. Zena, come. All right, this is the last one, we think. So we're gonna do a head count. Go ahead and go the other way with it. All right, baby, go. All right, let's do a head count. We should have 9 ewes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then babies, we should have
9?
11. Well, that was almost a disaster. Not quite. A gate was left open, but luckily the sheep probably got their bellies full. So we could probably actually do that from time to time, turn the sheep out. Sheep, 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 sheep. We could probably turn the sheep out from time to time and there's a rock and let them kind of graze out here. I was gonna feed you anyway. I was gonna feed you girls. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but Zena was taking very good care of them. She was right out there with them, making sure they weren't getting into any kind of trouble and doing great. So thankful for a good livestock guardian dog there when you need them. Mr. Jingles, if I was you, I would get out of the way. There is an unlicensed driver coming through. And yeah, getting out of the way is best. So we got, let's see, I think 400 pounds of creep pellets unloaded, 300 pounds of ewe and ram pellets, 200 pounds of poultry pellets, and now we have 2 bales of alfalfa to unload. You took my advice, Mr. Jingles. You took my advice. Come on back. Come on. More. That'll work. So Ranger's practicing his driving skills. We're going to unload some alfalfa. Well, since the sheep were so good, they came back like they're supposed to. I went ahead and gave them their alfalfa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ewes, and all the lambs are accounted for. Good job, Zena. Look at the mess your sheep made, Cassie.
Mine?
All right.
Yeah, my fault or your fault?
Somebody left the gate open. Here at Walker Farm Fam, we do not point fingers at people that leave gates open. We don't try to place blame.
Jacob already called you out. He said it was your fault.
Jacob, we just try to fix the problem, okay?
Oh my goodness!
Man, listen.
The barnyard is loud.
Do you want me to go get hay to keep them a little quieter?
If you want.
All right, I'm gonna go grab some alfalfa.
Gary's gonna go get some alfalfa. You guys just got to be so loud coming out to take care of some business and check on the lambs and the mamas, and oh goodness, they just like to be so loud. Turkeys are loud. I hear ya. Jake, you're not being loud. Got some smoke going on back here. Might have to go check that out in a little bit. But he's coming. He's coming. Here comes the hero.
We need to talk about this. We need to talk about the annoying noises you make nonstop. Here, spread it out so everybody can eat.
So while we're out here is to take care of Olive's little guy. Olive? You like wearing that alfalfa, don't you? Oh, so
Look at that.
cute.
Look at these legs.
Getting a phone call.
All right, Cassie has a phone call. But does it get much cuter than that? Look at this little lamb. Oh, we love our little lambs. But they only stay little for a little bit. Soon, they're gonna be big. So while they're little, you gotta do things like that. Xena. Those guys are in here enjoying their creek feed. I pour that out every day and I put it over here in the big feeders so they can clean it up. But the little guys like to get in here and eat. So on the agenda today, though, while Cassie's on her phone call, I'll let you know, Mrs. Olive had her lamb the other day. If you saw catching up with the walkers, we kind of covered that. But today is the day that we're going to go ahead and dock her tail, his tail. So she had a little ram. You can see little ram. He's doing awesome. Oh, you're going to stomp at me, Olive? Well, that's not very nice. I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. She says, no, we're not friends, guy. But I have some fresh hay for her. I just threw in here some Bermuda hay. See if she will come at me. But we have a problem. We have a problem that all of these black sheep, or we call them chocolate because they're kind of faded, all they're having is little black babies. And just so happens, every black one we've had so far is a ram. So that's a ram. That one right there was a ram. And I was going over our problem with only having black lambs from our black ewes. So the supply, or the demand, I should say, is much higher for the white ones with spots than the black ones. So long term, we're going to start thinking and looking at possibly replacing our black ewes, which we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 6 of our white ones. So we may be transitioning out some black ones for the white.
Yeah, if they watch Catching Up with the Walkers, we went over the reasons and all that.
Yeah, but just a heads up, whenever you see sheep moving around, if you see us selling some of our chocolate ones and getting more white baby dolls, that's probably why. All right, Cassie has the tools. And this little green band right here is all you need to dock a tail, right, Cass?
Yep, and then if you wanted to make one of them a wether, when they're about a month old, you would use that same band in other areas.
Yes, so we're gonna do that real quick. Put the
not band. I mean, band the tail, that's it.
All right, Olive, you've been captive for 3 days. Cassie's gonna turn you out and turn Xena in.
Zena's gotta come see if there's anything she might want to eat.
Yeah, Zena's gotta come inspect the pen and clean up. Come on, Olive. Well, we'll give her a second to come out, come check these babies out, and Brandon. This little lamb right here is the twin to that one balling over there. It is cute. It's the smallest one by far. You're free. Man, she's got a lot of milk, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And she might go right back in the pen. Any other tails fall off yet, Cass?
I saw a couple, but someone had a dirty booty the other day. I was just making sure it wasn't dirty again, but everyone's looks clean, so tails falling off will help with the dirty booty situation. Brandon, I know you're here, baby.
So while we're out here, I was going to show Cassie some duck eggs I found under this old half dog house. They must feel secure in there. So the ducks are definitely laying. No turkey eggs,
Isn't
though.
it funny that they brought all that hay over there?
Yeah.
Xena, no.
Xena, that's the thing, is that keeps Xena out of them. So you look in the field, you see 19 cows, 11 calves, and 1 alpaca still. So we're working on that. But our cattle are just the opposite. We want all black cattle because they sell better at market. And then we have a couple British whites because we like a little bit of color in the herd. Well, it's just the opposite with sheep, isn't it?
Yep.
You want a lot of color, and then you might tolerate 1 or 2 solid blacks, but maybe not.
Not if they're not producing what we need.
Not if they're going to make what you want, huh? All right, Mrs. Olive made it out with her little ram. We had a break in the rain. We've been getting lots and lots of much needed rain. So this was a good day to turn her out. Get a little...
Dawn is coming. I always think about that.
Mazzy, Mazzy, when we said we were going to get rained on.
We were on the back porch and I said, we need to pick up all your toys and get ready to go inside because we're going to get rained on or something like that. And so she started saying, Radon? Who's Radon? And then she's like, Radon is coming. Radon is coming. She was all excited that someone by the name of Radon was coming to visit, she thought. And I said, it's not a person. The rain is about to come. We're going to get rained on. And she was like, oh.
Now, this wasn't last week. This was, Mazzy was 3 or 4 years old. So we still give her a hard time and tell her that radon is coming sometimes. And she just laughs and shakes her head.
Yeah. And then with Ransom, if somebody has food or something they don't want, and they're like, anybody want this? We'll say, I'll have it. Because that's what Ransom used to always say. If you had something and you're like, anybody want this? You know, he's always been scrawny, but if there was extra food, he'll say, I'll have it.
Yeah, anything extra, Ransom's all for it. But to get him to finish his food, he will leave 1 bite every single time. He will not finish his food, will he?
Anybody want this? I'm so full. Ransom, that is less than a bite. Come on, man.
He just likes to leave a tiny bit and tell us how full he is.
Gary's going to give them some more hay in here, but we currently have this bachelor pad, if you missed it, because we have a lot of babies on the ground. Benjamin has been a gentle giant, has not tried to hurt anybody, but with hormones and testosterone and babies and all that, we don't want a chance. He is so big. If he was to try to play with one of the babies that are all in the barn right now, I guess, we wouldn't want him to hurt them. Also,
they don't need high quality hay and feed.
Yeah, so they need just this regular hay right here and manageable grain, when the mamas in here need lots of grain, alfalfa quality hay, because they're nursing and feeding babies. So it would actually be harmful for Rowdy and Benjamin to get all that, right, girls? But these girls and babies need all they can get. So,
well, that was a little too close. Giant thunder and some lightning in that direction. So I think we're going to have to get out of here with the storms moving in. But the animals have shelter if they want shelter. What in the world? Look at that. That other ram, Cassie's trying to get milk from Olive. She's trying to shoo it away.
that one's like, come here, kid. Oh, sorry, Mom. What you look like and smell like.
Well, see, I think it was just looking for an opportunity. It saw open opportunity and was going for it. So Cassie, what's down at your feet has me thinking?
Poop or grass?
Nope. Well, both actually. The poop in the grass. So look at this out here. So when the sheep were out, we didn't want them to be out. But if I'm going to be home in the middle of the day, I'm thinking about just opening the gate, letting them come out and graze, because they're not leaving. And as you saw in the video, the second I shook the bucket, they came running like crazy. Also, I thought about turning them out and leaving their babies in for a couple of hours. And then you know they're not going to go anywhere.
Will they even eat, or they just sit there and yell?
No, trust me, they'd come out here and eat. But something to think about. We haven't done it before. Obviously, this is just barbed wire fence.
Well, we've used the Premier One fence around to move them around places, but we've never just let them free range.
Just let them free range, which we're working on this entire hay pasture over here. It's not quite there yet. We've got to finish a couple more sides of it. But something to think about. Let me know if you guys think that will work. I might actually try it. I don't know if I'll do it in this video, but I'm going to try it at some point. Well, there is more rain coming, so I'm going to head over to the remodel house. Cassie is coming over to give me a second opinion on painting the ceilings. I think they need another coat. But you guys think I should try to talk Cassie into getting one of these? They're massive. All right, so for size comparison, there's my 2005 Toyota Tacoma when they were still kind of made medium size and not giant. But look at that. That's pretty big. So obviously that's Sasquatch, and then Kid Sasquatch. What do you guys think? We talk Cassie into it? Here she comes. Think we can talk her into it? She didn't even see me. Or she's ignoring me, one of the two. I have a bold prediction, Cassie.
Oh, yeah?
All the subscribers agree with me that I need that Sasquatch. The small one was $99. How much do you think the big one will be?
I don't know, but I've seen Sasquatch in public, so you don't need no justification from me. I mean, in person.
You've seen him in person. All right. So I got Cassie over here. She's got to go to school in a minute. But I want a second set of eyes on the wall. So I'm going to do, so you see the ceiling, how it needs a second coat? And like come over here and look down that angle.
Kind of some lines.
Yeah.
Is it the paint or is it the sheetrock?
I don't know, but either way, I'm going to put a second coat on it, and then I can say I did everything that I can do. But
It reminds me of the school. Was this, you scraped the popcorn off and then they did that?
Mm-hmm.
So it reminds me of the school that I had repainted, and there was still weird lines with that depending on the lighting. And the painters pointed out to me when I got up close that it was the finish. Like where it was finished great and smooth, it looked good. Where it was rough, looked like that right there.
Okay.
But it's hard to tell from here.
Well, that's why I thought if I do a second coat, it's not going to get any better. I mean, that's as good as. I mean, that's as good as I can get, though.
But if you do a second coat, it may take care of it, it may not. But right now, I see what you're saying.
Okay. So I'm going to.
Did you go this way?
Yes.
Okay, I would go that way.
Yeah, that's the plan. The next coat, I'm going to go the other direction. And then I'm going to do.
But I would almost bet the farm that it's the
Finish.
Because, see right here, go back there and there's this weird circle thing right here.
Yeah.
That has to be the finish completely.
Yeah, that is for sure the finish. So the walls, though, the good news is the walls, I think, are great. What do you think? The one coat?
Yeah, because this didn't have popcorn on it, right?
Well, yeah, all this is new, and
it's not the sheetrocker's fault. He was trying to cover up something weird up there.
Yeah, and we also did a good primer on all the walls. So
you did it on the ceiling?
Did it everywhere. So there you go. So right now, though, I'm looking for any spots that you think on the walls that need touched up.
Bathroom looks good.
Yeah, I did a full second coat on the bathroom yesterday, and I really like this blue.
If you stand at the door right here is weird. A weird spot, but it's the
sheetrock underneath. Yeah, that's what I noticed
the
too.
The light is just glaring right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we'll get more even light. I've got a vent light to put up combo. But like right in here, I seen a spot over here. I'm gonna go ahead and mark. So there's a spot right there. It got really light on me on the wall that I'm gonna fix. But anyway, we're gonna walk through the house. Got Cassie a second set of eyes here to see if she spots anything else. But I should be done after today, hopefully, or very close. So here's a sign that spring is here. He's awfully moving very slow. Guess what?
Don't do it on camera.
He's still moving, but he will be no more in a second. Ah! Well, I finally made Cassie mad. She said she's leaving me.
Whatever.
Oh, wait. She said she's got to go to school. All right, so we walked around. We marked everything off. And I'm going to start rolling. Actually, I think I'm going to finish my cutting in around the corners everywhere. And then probably the last thing I'll do is roll the ceiling in here and roll the ceiling in there. It's really just these big rooms, and probably like Cassie said, a lot of it is the sheetrock finish, not necessarily anything we can do with the paint. Well, there is your update on the remodel house. I'm getting excited. It's so much closer to being done every day, and I'm really enjoying the work. So I'm going to get home, check on the animals, and we'll see if it rains more or not, and get ready for church tonight. Well, we gave them a good update, Mr. Jingles, on the sheep earlier, but maybe they need an update on you. How are you doing, buddy? Huh? Mr. Jingles seems to be doing good. If you guys remember, I told you the sheep were in here. They leave the evidence behind wherever they go. So we'll check on Mr. Jingles, get Big Bull some food. Old Jake. Let's see. I know you have food. You know why? Because I fed you this morning. Yeah, I did. Yeah, he's got plenty of food. He's got plenty of food. Big Jake has been behaving himself, mostly because he doesn't have a choice. He's inside these metal panels and he can't get out in the pasture. That's by design, because last year he tore up my $250 gate. Still haven't paid for that yet, have you, Jake? All right, let's go ahead and get him some food. Your feeding spot's getting bad. I've been feeding him right there. Let me come find you a new spot somewhere else. Come on. So I found Big Jake a spot that has some grass there. I might go ahead and open up this pen because there's plenty of grass and roots growing in there. On that end of the pen, it gets pretty soggy. But Jake's going to be okay. If you're not familiar, we have to keep him up because if we don't, we'll have baby calves in the middle of winter, something we definitely don't want. So the rain did hold off. I think we'll get more though later. Look at this big, tall cow blackberry. If you guys aren't familiar, blackberry is half Holstein, half Angus. She raises a really good calf. She gives a lot of milk, and she is going to have me a baby. I would say sometime this spring. She doesn't show a ton because she's so tall. Her baby just has a lot of room in there, but we've got some other cows that are showing a little more. This cow right here will probably have a calf. Let's see. 47 already has one. Watch out, girls. I'm coming behind you. Do not want to get kicked. Ooh, move fast. Think fast. I got Miss Honey fed. The rain is bringing along some much needed moisture that we've desperately needed. And you can see the grass is already starting to green up. Already starting to look a lot better. It won't have any nutrients though for probably a month. He's not happy. Solitude, solitary confinement. So let's do a quick egg update for the day. We got a total of 10 beautiful eggs. And I just moved the chickens. I'm working on getting them back around and into the garden. But also along with the chicken update, a quick weather update. Our plum tree is in a bloom. And it's a little early. I hope we don't get too fast of a freeze, but our other trees, that one looks like it's starting to bloom. That's Ransom's apple tree. That is Ranger's apple tree. That is Cassie's peach tree, Mazzie's peach tree. Let's see. Nothing blooming yet. So we will keep a close eye on it. I know I need to prune. I need to do some pruning. And, well, it might be too late for that. I don't know as far as timing goes. But last, certainly not least, is our donkeys. Oh, there comes Dolly and Tanya Tucker. Hey, girls. Hey, what are you doing? You want something to eat? Look, I got you taken care of. Hey, Tanya. Hey, pretty girl. Tanya's a good girl. All right. Oh, second. Faith. Actually, third. Come on, Faith. Faith Hill, come on. Come on, Faith. Over here. Come over here. There you go. And Carrie Underwood, she usually comes in hot trying to run Faith off her food. Come here. Hey, girl. And then last, certainly not least, again, is the OGs. A couple of the OGs. June Carter Cash. And it's getting a little bit of water in it. Hey, go back to your food. Go back. Go back. Go back and eat your food. Nosy. There you go, Loretta Lynn. You can thank me later. You see, I said Loretta's name and she's the one that stepped up to eat. Carrie Underwood, what is your problem? Go back to your food. Go. Stay there. It's the spotted ones. The spotted ponies are the ones that always give you problems. I mean, all I can do is mediate for my kids. I can't mediate for every animal on the farm. Try to keep them from fighting. Look who made it home from school. Good shot, buddy. What do you guys want me to do? Move the truck. Mazzy's sneaking up behind me. When are you going to learn how to drive, Mazzy? When you're 16? Mazzy said when she's 16. Probably when she's 15. All right, let's see the shot. Oh, Mazzy's got a new basketball. You want to show him? Whoa, look at that. Perfect shot. Perfect shot. Let me see it.
I have the same number as her.
Caitlin Clark, number 22. So when you watch Mazzy on the court, she's number 22. That's like air quotes, Mazzy. Mazzy, if you do air quotes, 22. 22. This is the goal, the size that Mazzy shoots on all the time. Good shot. Whoa! All right, Cassie, you think I should turn out just the sheep or the babies too?
Dividing the babies is going to be way too much work.
Okay, so just let them out. All right, let's see how this goes. Supervised grazing. Come on, girls. We're just going to turn them out. See what happens. See if Xena stays around. I don't think she'll leave her sheep. She might go play with the other dogs. She's a good girl. This will give her a chance to kind of explore a little bit. So we are going to keep the turkeys and ducks in. Last time they didn't get out. We're just going to let the sheep out to graze. And we'll keep an eye on them. We're just going to be around here today. But look at them jumping. They love it. Look at the babies. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Well, the rain's starting to pick up, but that's not keeping the kids from getting inside. They're just still out here shooting. So, Mazzy, you have one more game, right?
Yeah, no, we have more. If we win this one.
Oh, if you win, then you keep playing? Yeah. Okay. Well, good luck. Wham! That's a good shot, sis. Hang on, let me see Ransom's. Sorry, I was talking to her. Of course, when I look at him, he didn't make it. Hey, now just because I say that was a good shot, oh, good shot, Ransom. Just because I say a good shot to her doesn't mean I think that about you, okay? You guys are both doing awesome. Keep it up. Practice, 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 practice. All right, let's go back here and check on the sheep again. Oh, look at that. They're just fine. Imagine that. So the sheep love to graze. And when I'm home throughout the week, I don't think it's going to be a big deal to let them out. And look at Xena. She's not leaving them. She's just staying right around them. She's not going and playing with the other dogs. She's just staying right around the sheep. And that's what her instincts are to do, is to care for her animals. And she knows that these are her animals, so she's doing a good job. Now, I heard one of them. There must be one still inside. I think Olive, even though we turned her out earlier, I think has chose to remain in her pen. Olive, you keeping that baby indoors? That's okay, girl. I don't blame you. She wants to keep her baby in here. She likes it, so you can see the gates open. She can get out anytime she wants. But she's just kind of watching the other sheep do their thing. So the only real concern I have is this one. You know you're not supposed to do anything to the sheep, right? I'm not worried about Shelby. She never chases anything. But she gets really wound up and excited. Looks like Zena's kind of coming over here to check out her babies. Bella. 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 Not your job, okay? Well, I think that was a good experiment. I need to put out a bale of hay still and take a shower before church. So I think I'm going to put the sheep up. But look at them. They did awesome. Good job, girls. Everybody stayed around. Zena hung out with them right here. So what I think I'll do is start doing more and more, letting them out while I'm at home. And then, you know, that's what the shepherds used to do. They'd let their flocks go in the field. Sheep, 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 sheep. Come on, sheep. Now these babies need to get in here. Sheep, 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 sheep. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Let's do. So I might have to get the fam bam out to help me corral the babies. We'll see. Sheep, 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 sheep. Zeni, you want to help me get the babies in? You babies, go on. Go on to your mamas. Go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. All right, well, that didn't work out so well. Here, let's try this one more time. Well, it was a good idea until it wasn't, Cassie. So the babies don't want to come in because they don't really have a reason to come in. The mamas will come in with the feed bucket. Sheep! Come on, sheep! Come on, sheep! Sheep, sheep, sheep! Just chase those 3 in. Go. We'll get the other 2. Thank you, sheep farmer. All right, the sheep farmer has left us, and we've learned some lessons, some valuable lessons. As you can see, the sheep are very motivated by a feed bucket. 1 cup of feed in a bucket, and they will come running. The babies have almost 0 motivation for feed. So, lesson learned. Next time, I'm going to let just the ewes out. I'm only going to let them graze for an hour max. So I'll just let the ewes out by themselves, and then they're all trying to come back to the gate because they want out again. And I'll keep the babies in, and that way babies will be getting a little break from mom, which is fine, and the ewes will follow the feed bucket right back in. So I think that will work. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. But I need to put out a bale of hay, and I got to get ready for church, so let's go do that. So I'm finishing rolling it out by hand, but K159 is feeling really good. He's running around trying to harass me a little bit, playing with me, and I can tell he's back to his normal self. So we've got, you can see right here, we've got green grass starting to come up, but there is not nearly enough protein in that grass to sustain the cows. So they need hay, and we've got plenty of hay. So that means it's time to feed. And I think I'm gonna take that little bell and give it to the sheep. Well, the sheep are still being loud, even though I dropped the hay in here. I got to roll it out for them. So that probably ends up about 150-pound hay bale, and I roll out most of it for the sheep and the lambs. They get to go through and eat it, and then I put the rest of the hay in there for Rowdy and for Benjamin. So these guys are always taken care of. These girls are always getting fresh hay. You can see they waste some, but I don't care. We've got so much hay, it doesn't matter. They can waste a little bit here and there. This isn't the best quality of hay, and that's why they get to pick through it, kind of like they were grazing. But so I made a promise to one little boy that we would open up a package before we end the video. So I got to be a dad of my word. Let's go open a package before we end the video and head to church. Well, Ransom, I promised that I would get you in here to open your package. I know Ransom has been excited about this, and this package was sent by somebody that already sent one package before, and they thought that you needed something to go along with what you got the first time. So this is from Roxana. You ready to open it?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and open it. See what's inside.
Whoa. What is this?
Those are a set of skis. So who in the world would ski on something that small? Oh, a bear. Ransom got
One bear.
not only one bear. Let me hold this one for you. But two bears. So if you guys remember, Roxana sent us Ransom a bear before, and this is Boyd's Bears. This one is Sergey Bearskov. So it's like a snow skiing bear, Ransom. So what do you want to tell Roxana?
Thank you.
So these are collectible bears. If you don't know, Ransom loves stuffed animals. He loves stuffies, so he'll have to add those to his little stuffy collection on his top bunk. But you guys do not need to send us stuff. But thank you so much for thinking of us, and thank you thinking of Ransom. But we're going to get off of here, but we want to thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
Bye.
Love you guys.